How are you? How was your week? I ask you that every week because I want to know, and because I know that life is not easy. There's always something going on. And I've been noticing the last couple weeks, I have something that I'm worried about, anxious about, like jury duty. And I finally get to the point where I'm there, and it worked out okay. And so I try to take a deep breath, but I can't because now there's something else wrong that I have to fix or be there for or do something about, feel anxious about. It just seems as if right now in my world, I don't have time to take a breath. And if I don't have time to take a breath, how do I deal with all these anxiety-producing things that are going on in my life? I am not trying to complain. I'm trying to figure out how to survive. And maybe if I can figure out how to survive, maybe we can do it together. So I had a lot of stuff going on the last couple, maybe month and a half, that I had to worry about. And I think if I could just get through one thing, I'll feel better. But what ended up happening was I got through one hard thing, like jury duty, and then something else took its place like that. When you're at a point in your life where you're taking care of your parents, to a point, trying to listen to them and give them what they want, what they need. You want to be there for your children and your grandchildren. You have a job and friends. Sometimes you just don't have enough time to do it all. And sometimes, when the anxiety gets overwhelming, you can't hear what God is saying. If you look in the Bible about things that make you anxious and what to do, it always says, listen to God. John 16:33, I told you these things so you can have peace in me. In this world you will have trouble, but be brave. I've defeated the world. Psalm 46:10, God says, be still. Listen, know that I am God. I will be praised in all the nations. I will be praised throughout the earth. And Job complained to God. Job 9:18, he would not let me catch my breath. He would overwhelm me with misery. I don't know that God is doing that to me. I don't know that he's pushing this so I can't catch my breath. I was wondering, and I was thinking about it this morning as I was walking, and then I saw this video that popped up and talked about a dad who had a little baby, 2 minutes old, and she was crying. And they were trying to do all the stuff that they do when the baby's born. And then the father spoke to her, and probably she could recognize it from when she was inside the womb. But she stopped crying. She heard her dad's voice. He did it a couple of times. And as I'm watching this, I'm thinking, I kind of do that with the kids at school. When I need them to listen, I use a quiet voice. And then they can hear me. So what does this have to do with listening to God? I think I need to make myself quiet to hear what God is saying, to see what God is sending me, like that video. Sometimes I'm so overwhelmed with everything I have to do, I don't stop and become quiet to listen. Maybe if I did that, I could hear what Carl's saying. I need to calm down. That's really hard when you have anxiety stuff going on. But hard and impossible is not the same thing. And just because it's hard doesn't mean I shouldn't try to do it. I'm going to try. I'm going to try to listen to what God is saying. I expect my children at school to listen to what I'm saying, especially when I'm saying it quietly. This world is not easy. It was never meant to be easy. It was never meant to be happy all the time. It was meant to survive, to learn, to be part of a family, to take care of each other, to be kind. And in order to do that, I have to find my quiet spot. I have to be still and listen and be aware. So that's what I tried to do today. Pretty sure I was sent that video saying, listen to Dad's voice. And the idea that maybe it's not so much that there's too much going on. Maybe it's that I need to take a deep breath and let it out. Literally. There is a song I found, Speak to Me, by Carl Job. The sound of many waters calms the sea in me. The voice that ends the silence meets me in my need, like fireworks igniting in my chest. The weight of your glory, the reverence, I'm in awe that you would come to me, in awe that I could hear you speak. Speak to me. I'm listening. Speak to me. The sound that shakes the heavens, the whisper on the wind breaks my inhibitions and settles me within. The mystery, you're closer than my skin. Your still, small voice moving me again. I hang on to every word you say. I live to hear you say my name. Unlock my ears to hear your voice. I want to know what you think. I want to know what you say. Your words are healing. Your words unlock my heart. You know what I want. You know what I need to hear. You can handle my disappointment. You can heal me. I hang on to every word you say, and I live to hear you say my name. Speak to me. God, I need to hear you. I need to hear what you have to say in whatever form it takes. I need to relax and be quiet and hear my Father's voice, because that will mean that I am being taken care of. So, when you're having a bad day, maybe try to stop for a minute and listen. And know that you're getting taken care of. I've been doing a lot of praying this week, and mostly my prayer is, please let happen what is supposed to happen. Sometimes that's really comforting and it helps me through, and sometimes it means something hard is going to happen, but I'm going to get through it just in time for the next thing. You have a good week. You try to hear what God has to say, and know that we are all in this together. We are all a family. And we kind of all know a little bit about what people are going through. Just a little. I love you. I miss you a lot. But we'll be together soon. Have a good week.